Good morning, good morning, good morning from a very soggy Manchester. It's Sunday morning, it's 6 AM and we're at the car boot. Now it's been absolutely chucking it down for the last couple of days, but and a lot of car boots have been called off because of that. Obviously we're coming to the end of the car boot season anyway, but if you look hard enough you will find indoor car boots, and that's where we're at today in Manchester. I've been to this one a couple of times before, and actually it's not too shabby for an indoor car boot. It can be a bit hit and miss, but that's no reason to be despondent. I've got to get in there and see what we can find. So without further ado, that's what we're going to do. Let's get in there. Today's pal?
I want 20 quid for both of them. Brand new.
Contact your eyes, love.
Yeah, 30 for the big man. Lifestyle?
Yes, mate.
Hi, I watch the videos all the time.
Very nice one, man. How you keeping? How you finding it today?
Well, I got a stall over there.
Oh, right, nice one. I'll come and have a look at you in a minute.
Alright, thanks.
What's your name, man?
Jamie.
Jamie, nice to meet you, Jamie.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, pal.
£2 for all.
Oh, and you don't?
3.
No worries, I'll see if I can find something else to go with him. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
How much have you got on these?
Wait,
How much are these, pal? Yeah.
For all 3 of them?
Yeah.
50. $12, mate, that.
You want that?
Yeah, I'll see this man wants it first, mate. If
Oh,
not, it's
okay.
a 5 or so, on this crossing up and out.
What you got on them, love?
Fine.
I'm waiting on a price on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Is
a
it?
pack. Got a pack
Ceramic?
ban.
Plastic.
Yeah, and they infilled them, but they were from the Warner Brothers shop.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got the Taz and I've got the tweeter.
Oh, right, got you. There you go. It's a substantial bit.
Hell, but yeah, it's quite heavy, isn't it?
Oh, that's easy repair, that though, isn't it? Do 15 on it.
Yeah, okay, pal. Yeah.
What you got on that, bud? What's on that, pal? 15. How much is your board game, bud?
Sorry?
Is that?
What is it?
It's a board game, isn't it?
Yeah, quick.
Yeah, they're quick for you. Sound, cheers, pal. How you getting on, man? You have much business?
Yeah. Not the best.
No, it'll get busier. Do you do regular car boots? Is it just a one-off?
No, I just come all the time.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Because my mum, like, just doesn't want to do, like, stores anymore. So
Yeah.
after this store, we're not going to do it.
Oh, right, fair
How
enough.
much is your trolley anyway? Like, not to buy, but like, where you get it from?
I got it from Amazon, 30 quid.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Might get one of them actually.
It's very handy.
Have you got anything good?
I think the best fight. I've got a few bits today. Brand new high 8 videotapes, football boots. That's probably going to turn out to be the purchase of the day. Warner Brothers store. It's a proper substantial bit of kit, that.
You got some football boots?
Yeah, yeah.
We sold out.
Pretty minty. Yeah, there's not a lot, but I've been here a few times and there's never been massive
Yeah,
amount of
I saw your
pickings.
videos.
Yeah. It's one of them though, isn't it? I mean, if it's chucking it down, there's little
Better
option.
inside, isn't it?
Absolutely. You have a good day, Jamie.
Some biker jackets there, mate.
So, cheers, man.
You do YouTube
I do, yeah.
channel?
It's a Vernus Biker Lifestyle.
I've got you on Instagram.
Oh yeah, nice.
Biker Dave. I don't know if you know, I'm Biker Dave on Instagram though.
Gotcha,
So
yeah.
I'm
So
on YouTube
I've,
every
seen,
now and then, yeah.
I've seen a few of your comments popping up, man, yeah.
Yeah.
How much is this jacket, love? How much is jacket, love?
Fiver.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for.
So not too bad a result today from a very wet Sunday at the car boot. Few pickups, nothing of any note apart from one that I'll come on to a little bit later. I'll certainly be doing a lot more sourcing during the week this week to bolster up the old stock levels as we're entering Q4. Big shout out to a couple of subscribers today. Biker Dave, I think it's either Biker Dave or Biker Dan. Sorry if I cocked that up, mate. So, good luck with your test, man. He's selling today to save up some money to book in for his bike test. So good luck with that, pal. Also, a massive shout out to young lad Jamie. Always good to see a teenager with a fire in the belly to get out and get hustling on a Sunday early doors. He had a stall on here today, but he was still cutting about buying some stuff for his own little eBay enterprise. So fair play to you, lad, and all the very best of success to you. Right, so let's get the bits and pieces that we have got home and go through them. I'll tell you what I paid for them and how much I'm expecting to list them for. Let's go. Okie dokie, back home now, and here we go with the scores on the doors from the car boot today. Now, it's got to be said, there's not been a massive amount of pickups. Obviously, the boot sales are getting quite quiet because of the car boot sales coming to the season coming to a close now. There's fewer around, and also inclement weather is driving people indoors. So really, the only option for me today was an indoor car boot. I'm not the only reseller who's going to be thinking this, so everybody's heading for the same location basically. But even so, on the grand scheme of things, can't complain, and this is what I got. First up, a really nice pair of Predator football boots from Adidas. These are a firm ground boot and they're moulded studs. They look like they've had very, very little wear at all. Really, really nice condition. Paid £5 for these. There's not a lot in the way of comps on these, but because of the condition of them, I'm going to be listing them for £40. Next up, something I've sold a few of over the last year or so, a sheepskin coat. This is a real sheepskin. Certainly something to be watching out for if you see these in charity shops. Check that they're in good condition, because they do have a tendency to pick up scuffs and that kind of stuff. So pay particular attention to detail on the condition. Again, I paid £5 for this, and because I've got precedent just recently, I'm very, very confident this is a £45 sale. Obviously, perfect time of year to be looking at this kind of jacket and coat as well. Next, always a solid bet. These are brand new high 8 tapes for camcorders. Obviously it's old tech, but certainly nothing to be ruled out. Now this is a 10 pack of JVC DV60 tapes, all brand new. I'm going to break these up actually, because they sell better breaking these up into a 3, 3 and a 2 for a total listing value of £30, and I paid £2 for the whole box. Next up, I got this actually off a biker that was saving up some money to do his bike test. This is the Guitar Hero for Nintendo DS. It has a little sort of like portable controller in there as well. Paid £2 for this, and it's going to be getting listed for £10. Now, not obviously a massive figure, but if I'm perfectly honest with you, I probably would have just given him a couple of quid for his kitty anyway to put towards him doing his bike test, so fair play to him. Now, Apples to Apples is a game I've sold in the past, but I've not come across it too often. Paid just £1 for this game, and this is going to get listed for £17. Now, the Bullseye games are pretty common actually, you come across them quite regularly. This one is the second edition. There's a few different variations of this game. There's sort of like a travel version as well. But this one, the second edition, I paid just 50p for it. I had a quick look. Quite often the magnetic darts, they'll be missing one or two, or they'll be really chewed. So it's definitely worth having a look inside before you part with any kind of money for it, just to make sure it's in decent condition and complete. This was. So I paid 50p for it, and it's going to be getting listed for £14. Not something I picked up for quite some time actually. I used to do these a lot in the early days. They're Russian nesting dolls, also known as babushka dolls or matryoshka, I believe. These are all good keywords for this particular doll. Now the market's pretty swamped with Chinese kind of copies of these, so make sure that you're actually picking up something that's genuine, that's not sort of like a not so much knockoff, but not like a production line jobby. If it's vintage, they're highly collectible. This is a 10-piece one. I need to double check actually that it's not sort of like a Chinese production line jobby. Assuming it's not though, this 10-piece Russian nesting doll, I paid £3 for it, and it's going to be getting listed for £20. Now, last on the quite short list today is this chap, who's a genuine 1996 Warner Brothers Studio Daffy. It's a resin plastic figure. It's got felt on the bottom of the feet. It's a really sturdy, good quality bit of kit. It's got a bit of weight to it. It stands a little over 2 foot tall. Now, I've not been able to find any comps on this, but because it can be classed as vintage, because it's a genuine Warner Brothers Studio, it's all stamped up. There is very much a collector's kind of feel to this. Paid up a little bit for this at £15. It is a gamble, because there's not really any precedent as far as the comps are concerned to double check it against. But this is certainly something, well, one of two things really. I've got a good gut feeling about it, and sometimes my gut feeling really properly pays off. But worst case scenario, this is an item that I would keep myself So I've absolutely no problem at all with how much I pay for this. And I'm going to be listing it. I'll stick my neck way out at £150 for this item, because like I say, it really is a good sturdy quality bit of kit, and you just never know. It may be a massive gamble and I'll have to take offers on it, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. So the total scores on the doors for today, total spend £32.50. Now, assuming Daffy actually comes in good for me, the total listing value is £326. But even if I end up keeping Daffy, he's a nice addition to the family, and that's still not a bad result for a wet Sunday at the car boot sale. Now, if you've seen anything at the car boot today or from the videos that I missed, then leave a comment in the comment section below. I'm all about the learning curve myself as well. So if you guys have got any tips that you think I might benefit from, I'm all ears. Again, a big shout out to the subscribers I bumped into today. It's always a pleasure to get chatting and get some feedback direct from the horse's mouth. If you find these videos useful, like as always guys, give them a thumbs up. It helps the reach of the channel, it helps us spread the love. And if you're not already subscribed, please click the subscribe button below, and the notification bell will give you notifications of next time I post a video up. Now, it's been a pretty good weekend on sales this weekend, certainly nothing to grumble about. So I'll do a picking and packing video tomorrow. There's a few interesting bits going out as well actually, so look out for that one a bit later on in the week. Thanks very much indeed for all your support for the channel, guys. We're well over 1,000 subscribers now, and it really is humbling. Thanks so much again for all your support. It really is appreciated. And on that note, I've been Dave Keefe. I shall see you guys in the next video. Adios.